Hi. So today I would like to lean a little bit into the question how we can foster more curiosity and open-mindedness. I guess that most of us have a part, including myself, that wants to have very simple answers to things. And maybe there's this, because there are so many uncertainties, there's so many things that feel out of our control, and maybe that part that wants to have the straightforward explanation, this is how things are, this is the law of blah blah blah, and that's the law of manifestation or whatever, and now we know. And I can see how we can get entrapped into those belief systems that sometimes don't serve us anymore, because we might be in denial about reality. At the same time, it seems to be, for some people, very difficult to question their own belief systems. They might have been spiritual beliefs whatsoever. They might have been carrying for a lifetime, and that give them or us the stability. It's kind of like sometimes finding the courage to doubt things that seem to be so sure for us is having the courage to have the rug pulled out of underneath our feet. And then we need to rebuild something new. I think that's what it boils down to, that sometimes we have to sacrifice our need for stability and safety for a little while and question something that seemed to be unquestionable, to open things back up again, or to get out of a box that was too confining and find something that's more true for us where we are at, or maybe deriving our stability from something else, from embracing different values or embracing more paradoxical values, like I talked about in one of my other videos. Like, for example, stability and curiosity, why not? But yes, I think that the ability to sometimes question things that seem to be unquestionable is a good thing. For me personally, I have been in the past steeped in certain spiritual beliefs due to my upbringing as well, and due to my own search. But I also, it was in the pandemic, found I don't know, it just happened, found the courage to question those things. And it did feel like pulling the rug out underneath my feet. And I wouldn't want to have it any other way, because it enabled me to see things I didn't see before and to come a little bit out of denial. And I will talk more about this in depth. But let's go back to the open-mindedness and curiosity. I think it's kind of really either you embrace the not knowing and say, I can't explain everything, I don't know. That's what leads to curiosity, saying, I don't know, let's find out. Am I an artist, for example? I don't know, let's find out. Let's do something, let's draw something, let's see whether it's fun. Or yes, it's more like becoming more a little bit like the mad scientist, throwing in different things and maybe not being so hung up on the result and saying, okay, now I try this and that. Or you try a new recipe and you don't know yet what it's supposed to taste like. I think curiosity is something that's kind of a form of rebellion against narrow-mindedness and black and white thinking. And I'm just very concerned about how much as a society we have somehow sunk into black and white thinking. You know, this is how it is, about things like where it only can be a belief because we don't know. There are some facts, of course, you know, but like that other video where I talked about life is a mirror, that is not a fact. we don't know, basically. There are things, and what's so wrong about just opening certain things a little bit more up again and becoming a little bit more curious? It also enables us, quite frankly, to be more curious about where other people are coming from, because if we have such a defined box about how things are and so on and so forth, and this is how you create self-awareness and blah blah blah, I think that's when you also not able to see other people anymore. I think the danger is if we too hung up on principles and dogmas. It's a great way of being in denial about how things really are and becoming arrogant and not really being willing to see how people and things in our environment are and to take the actions that are needed. Maybe there are some people we need to distance from, for example, or other people we need to bring closer. I don't know. So here it is. My question to you: how do we foster more open-mindedness and curiosity? I would love to hear from you. Take good care. This was Anja Kersten, life coach and artist. Bye-bye.